right. Let's finish where we left off. I was in a bad zone. Not sure what was going on with me mentally yesterday. Well, that's not true. Maybe yesterday I didn't know what was going on with me. But it's caffeine. I did break down on day 6. I had a soda. I will not lie. I went out and had Chipotle. And as one should and one does, I ordered a Mr. Pibb. It is the law that when you're at Chipotle, you get a Mr. Pibb. It is the law. So I did have a little bit of caffeine, but otherwise I am completely caffeine free. Still a little bit of sugar, but people who give up sugar are like way committed. I'm so impressed by people who can give up sugar. That stuff's so addicting. Probably why I got sweaty too. I'd probably just transitioned over to what's it called? Ketosis. Seeing as I cut back on my G Fuel, I was probably only drinking water at that point in the night. My stomach might have been empty without me realizing it. Alright, let's grab one little dot just in case. Nice. Let's just get out of here. Going caffeine free is just brutal. Never realized it. When I was a kid, I drank soda, but my family had a very strong, both parents had a very strong anti-soda kind of rule. It was really just me who loved soda in the family. My other siblings enjoyed it, but like not to the extent that I did. Like, I had an addiction for it, but people don't really like talking about that. I have no problem about it, but like I was addicted to it. I remember the first time I just had free access to soda, I drank 12 Mr. Pibbs. Or no, not 12 Mr. Pibbs. I drank 2 Mr. Pibbs. Shoot, what was I trying to think? As soon as I said that, it was wrong. It was the equivalent of 12 something. Can't remember. Anyways, I threw up in the sink, and I remember just thinking, like, I'm dying. Like, this is it. Like, I just threw up black sludge, and this is it. This is how I go. They're gonna find me dead. They're gonna know I drank the 2 sodas. It's over. That was fine. Probably just overdosing on sugar or caffeine. But, oh god, I need to look up my years. But I remember Amp coming out, and Amp was like the cool new energy drink. It was like a big deal, but like I didn't like it. And then Monster became popular. Or no. Is it Monster or Red Bull? I can't remember. But I didn't like that. But I had a sibling who liked NOS. So I got into NOS. And then eventually I would get into Monster Assault, which is terrible now, which is absolutely awful. But the original Monster Assault, it's weird that I even have to say that, was like one of my favorites. And then that was probably when I was in high school, so I would have been 13 to 15. And then when I got to college, energy drinks were too expensive, so I would buy Folgers Breakfast Brew with, and it said double the caffeine, but who knows if that was actually true. And then I would usually buy whatever the like craziest creamer was that I could find, like anything with caramel, toffee. Toffee's really good. I don't like any of the ice cream flavors, because they just taste like sweet cream, and sweet cream is not a good creamer if you ask me. But like really any of the holiday flavors are really good. Peppermint's really good. I love a good peppermint. Drank a ton of coffee in college. Tons of coffee. I drank probably more caffeine in college through coffee than ever before. Because something about drinking coffee makes you feel like you're better than everybody else. Because it's not soda. But like, people who drink coffee probably drink way more caffeine than people who drink soda. I think soda has the right amount of caffeine, way too much sugar. Way too much sugar. However, I think I would rather have the sugar than the caffeine, because caffeine just... it's got the same effect that alcohol does. I feel like I'm not truly myself, because without it, I am not functioning to that percentage. Alcohol is a lower percentage, and that's the problem with it. Alcohol makes me think I can do a front handspring and try, and it usually does not turn out well, which is why I don't drink. Whereas like caffeine makes me think I can do a front handspring, and I probably can, and if I can't, I feel like I'm motivated enough to learn how. But like if I'm not on caffeine, I don't feel that kind of motivation. And like, is that right? Is it right to take a supplement like that just because everybody else does? Are we all too competitive with one another that we all take a supplement and just kind of nod our heads to each other going, mm-hmm, because it's okay? I mean, for God's sakes, they only gave caffeine to us peasants because they wanted us to work harder. Well, I say need and lead by example. No, I'm kidding. I think it's interesting. Now, eventually, I will go back to drinking caffeine, probably daily. I'm not sure how. I'd like to get away from soda again because of all the sugar. I probably won't get away from sugar completely. I don't think it's right. I don't think you can eat a pizza without a soda. I think that's just a bad life choice. A good dark cola with a soda. Delicious. Just the best way to enjoy a pizza. But I think I'm no longer going to drink soda recreationally, like as a beverage. I think I'm going to be a water, or if I'm eating food, I think I will allow myself a soda. But only when I'm out, not at the house. Obviously I can bring food home. But like Chipotle, you gotta have Mr. Pibb. Or Pibb Extra, whatever they're on right now. I think it's still Mr. Pibb. And then if I'm having a burger, depending on the burger place, changes the drink. Burger King is a Coke. If I'm at Wendy's, pretty much if they got a Coke Freestyle, it's a Dr. Pepper Cherry Vanilla. Anywhere else, it's just a Coke. Or a Pepsi if they have it. Pepsi's good too. If I'm buying from the store, I usually like to see what the Mountain Dew of the month is. No watermelon, none of that disgusting stuff. I used to be a Code Red only person, but I feel like they've changed the ingredient on that. It doesn't taste right. A lot of their newer flavors are really good. Just about every variation of Baja Blast is a win, in my opinion. Baja Flash was probably the best one. I think that was the pineapple one. I truly enjoyed that one. There was also a coconut one that was really good. Their frost flavors are usually pretty interesting. Voltage wasn't bad back in the day. A good can of Voltage was nice on a summer's day while riding your bike. That's nostalgic. Never enjoyed Pitch Black. Was it Livewire? Livewire I liked when it came out, but the next summer when they re-released it, I didn't like it. It's not that I think the flavor changed. I just think it was, since it was a new flavor, I enjoyed it. But regular Mountain Dew's good. It's a good pair with pizza, but not my favorite. I'll take a dark cola every time over a Mountain Dew. I think I prefer Mountain Dew out of a can, whereas I'd rather drink like almost every other soda out of a bottle. If I'm drinking from cans, I will take a Mountain Dew, no complaint. I think it hides the metallic flavor better, is what it is. I don't know if that's a good thing. Yeah, if I'm getting out of the fountain, it's almost always a dark soda. The problem with dark sodas, though, is if the place doesn't change their syrups very often, dark sodas taste terrible flat. Just terrible. Or I guess it's their carbonation. Their syrups would be flavor. And I just don't, carbonated water is just gross. I can't drink non-flavored carbonated water, that's just gross. But flat dark sodas, gross. Mountain Dew, if you're like running a race or something like that, I definitely prefer a Mountain Dew flat. If you're trying to get that sugar and caffeine while you're running a race, but you don't want to upset your stomach with a bunch of like bubbles, I would definitely prefer a flat Mountain Dew to like a Pepsi. Diet Pepsi is, I think, one of the grossest drinks on the planet. Genuinely, I think I'd rather drink a Diet Right than a Diet Pepsi. At least Diet Right has the audacity to know what it is. Diet Pepsi wears the name Pepsi like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Not a big root beer person, but shockingly, I like birch beer. I just don't like root beer. It might be one of those cilantro things. Where some people taste soap when they eat cilantro. You know what I mean? That's a thing. That's a real thing. Shut up, that's a real thing. When I drink root beer, it's just mint. It just tastes like somebody was chewing gum and breathing into my mouth while I'm drinking a birch beer. Whereas when I drink a birch beer, I feel like I'm actually drinking a unique soda. But when I drink a root beer, it genuinely just feels like somebody's spitting their leftover spearmint into my mouth. And it's not something I would rather drink. Like, I'm not a Barks or A&W kind of person. I don't even know. Genuinely don't know. No, I'm not just uncultured. I know the difference. I know my brands. But just not for me. I do like cream sodas, but no red or blue cream sodas. That's just sugar drink at that point. Those aren't real flavors. However, orange cream soda is delicious. The old creamsicle. But that's an art. Now, if you ever see one of those like weird old guys at a fair that makes their own soda out of a barrel, and he's like, "Hey, buy a 10 can for $5 and refills are $1." Buy it and ask if he has black cherry and cream soda and mix them together. That's divine. Now you're thinking to yourself, like, I live on the other side of the country from you. I don't even live in the same country as you. We don't even live in the same hemisphere. Trust me, it's the same old guy and the same barrels of soda. I'm not sure how he does it, but it's the same guy. So ask if he's got the black cherry and the cream soda and get them mixed. Delicious. Every time. Delicious. And never lose your cup. Your soul's attached to it once you buy one. That's a great one. But when you have an open air cup like that and he's pouring soda from a barrel, it loses carbonation quickly. So like that's just a walk home soda from the fair or the market, wherever you find them. The bazaar. Most likely the bazaar. I found them during a little town event called Final Fridays. Which, oh god, that's scary. They were going in two separate directions. Oh, I'm about to die. I can feel it. It's in my bones. I'm talking about the soda man. But now I mostly drink IBC, dark cherry soda out of the bottle because it's non-caffeinated. It's delicious. It tastes like a Dr. Pepper cherry, but without the Dr. Pepper. It's got all the other good flavors, but no cola. Because everybody knows Dr. Pepper has cherry, but Dr. Pepper cherry is even better. When they oomph the cherry, that's good, yeah. But if you remove just the cola, you've got like 23 flavors you're working with. You got like sarsaparilla and some other roots. I don't even know what all the flavors are. I've looked it up so many times and I just never remember what they are. Every time I look it up, I just go, oh my god, really? And then I don't remember anything. $777, make a wish. I wish this would be over sooner. Psych, that's why I said it out loud. I'm just kidding. I would waste one of my 3 wishes on this. I would wish to have my experience transitioned to proud mode Or not proud mode, critical mode. That'd be a waste of a wish. Oh my god, the genie would grant that in an instant. He would transition this to Kingdom Hearts 2.5 and still on proud mode. I'd cry. The monkey paw would curl a finger. The Waffle House has found its new host. I don't even know what that means. I probably shouldn't have said that. I genuinely have no idea where that came from. I just remember not being able to watch anything on YouTube and look at the comments for like a week because they were ruined, just ruined by that. I feel like it was about that time where that girl was like all over the news for defending herself from a chair at a Waffle House. Is that related? Was she a hostess? Oh my gosh, was that what it... I'll have to do a little Know Your Meme. Does Know Your Meme even do stuff anymore? Is it still a thing? Am I old? I think I'm old. No, I'm definitely old. I know that. I'm giving up caffeine for health reasons. That's like the definition of getting old. Giving up things you love to live longer. Oh, Jesus. Take the wheel. I am not driving very well. Who was I just watching? I should... Oh God, I need to start watching YouTube videos with a notebook and writing down the names of people I'm watching so I can actually say whose video I was watching. I was watching a nice video about AAA developers being out of touch, and it was really, like, refreshing to hear somebody say basically what I've been thinking, but with better examples, because, like, for the most part, I play the same style of game. Whether they're shooters or what, they're all RPGs. Which is what I was saying about the Josh Strife Hayes video about how MMORPGs is like too broad of a term. Because RPGs is just so broad now. So broad. Even Call of Duty has RPG aspects in it now. It's ridiculous. But they really have gotten stagnant in a sense. And I didn't necessarily like their example in the video that I was watching where they said Elden Ring was like a big trendsetter. Because basically like developers from Ubisoft were like, no, your game has to be this way. Because honestly, if you've been playing Souls games for a long time, Elden Ring was not innovative. The only thing innovative about Elden Ring was the fact that you got a horse that could double jump. There are very few games where you have a horse that can double jump. Everything was from a previous game in Elden Ring. Almost everything was from a previous game. The only thing I can't think of was the Wondrous Flask. Being able to create your own potion. That, I think, was new to From Software games. Scarlet Rot. Let's be real. Scarlet Rot's just an upgraded version of, like, Poison. Well, and Toxic. So, like, it's really not. It's just another stats effect. But, the only thing new From Software standards was the fact that it was an open world game. Oh my god. Who are you? It was either Goku or Kakarot. Not the same person. Oh, get away from the door. God, my cat's looking at me. It's only 10:35. Why are you already dying for food? Did I run you this morning? No. I was sleeping. I actually slept this morning. I did do some shiny hunting this morning. I was actually really proud of myself for getting on my Game Boy and doing some shiny hunting. I'm at 233 Seeds of Strength and Dragon Quest 8, so I'm so close to being done with that. So close to being done with that. I'm really excited to actually just be able to sit down and play that game again and have like a bunch of fun exploring the map, opening up all the chests, finding all the rare items available. I'm not sure how far I'll go in. I'll probably literally just get the boat. Should I? Maybe. I'm not sure. It probably doesn't matter. I think you can only have 2 saves anyways. I'll probably just leave 1 save pre-boat and then move on. Three, two, one. But before I go, I will probably beat all of rank A in the monster arena. Oh, I should have. Oh, dang. I'm gonna have to let them beat me up for a while. That way, when I go to explore the world, all of the monsters are pretty much available at that point. So I'm not like running around looking for stuff later. Because there's so much to explore in Dragon Quest VIII. So I can genuinely spend a lot of time just exploring the map. But at the same time, I would also like to just go ahead and get Mori. Maybe not. Maybe we hold off. Wait to get Mori and Red, and we can level them all up together. We could level them up with some double bubbles and king slimes especially. It would be kind of funny to get a bunch of double bubbles. I think you can get like 2 or 3. And then, yeah, find like a Beelzebub or whatever. You want to hit me again? Please? Well, I'm super glad that glitched out Journey Step ended up fixing itself in Conan. That's a great, we have a great start going. The only thing I've been thinking about is going up north and trying to sneak into the Frost Temple. Because so many people talk about how good that is, and I just don't believe them. But they're like, no, you gotta go all expertise and you gotta find a hardened steel pickaxe. So it's like, I've done exactly that. So like, should I try it? This is my big opportunity to try it. Ooh, maybe it is my big opportunity to try it. Because I do have a bunch of poison and bleed. I would need to make the hyena armor. I should probably do that. Alright, I'm just gonna get out of here. If I made the hyena armor, I bet I could easily travel up north. I would just need some spiced food, which you actually do get from defeating the frost trolls. The problem is, I think I'd have to unlock hardened steel tools. So it might be worth doing that after I get to Skulker's End. I still think Skulker's End is the way to go. Ooh, especially if I'm doing a bow run. Although, the Summoner's Place might be the way to go if I'm doing a bow run. No, I'm gonna do Skulkers. Although Skulkers is a long run just for some Abysmal Fangs. Strength increased. Excellent. That's one thing we're looking for. I have to save anyways, it doesn't matter. Oh, there's a big jump. We're in the 5,000s now. Alright, this one's gonna take a while. Hold on to your butts. Alright, finished up that level. Took about 32 minutes to get 2,400 experience. Let's see how long it takes me to get this 5,200. It's gonna take me a while. That's the answer. So what would it take me? 100 something runs? I think that's... That's quite a bit of time. If I could get my double experience going, it's about an hour. It's just over an hour. So if I can get hit by some of these guys, I should be looking at about an hour and a half and we'll have this level done. One of you is going to jump up in the air now. I can feel it. Yep, there it is. Yep, there it is. The most annoying part is getting your health down to this point. The strength increase was really nice. I'll have to look online and actually see if I'm tracking on a accurate path anywhere. Level 27 was magic and strength. Oops. However far I get in this level, I will be stopping to feed my animals. And then, I'd like to pick up some Dynasty Warriors again, but I'm a little bummed out about Zhao Rouge. I'd hate to completely do a Mao Su again. But I might have to do a whole Mosu mode again. Just to try to unlock her. I'll definitely take a break if I go back, and I'll do Wei, and we'll do Zhao Dun. But still just a little bummed that I didn't get the character I wanted. Mostly because I'm not sure which one I'll have to go back and do. I'm gonna obviously go back and do Wu. Because according to the website I looked it up on, it said you may have to beat Meng Hui, I think was the name, which is the Beastmaster guy, every time he appears. And I think I did that with Zhuge Liang. But I don't know if I did it with the guy from Wu. There's also a chance I have to go back and just do it without bodyguards, because there's a chance your bodyguards can defeat him. And there's always a chance for that, especially if, you know, I was doing one of my ultimate Mao Sus. And, you know, I'm just going to call it. I am doing so poorly at this. I think I'm at my burnout point. Let's just beat him. Let's just, you know, I'm definitely at my burnout point. I'm going to take a break from this. Let's just actually have some fun. Let's do the struggle tournament. I cannot keep my mind straight when I'm doing this grind right now. Which is funny, because everybody on Reddit has pretty much hit the same thing by this point. Everybody hits level 27 to 30 according to Reddit, and then they call it. And yeah, if they're doing it on critical mode, I can understand why. I wonder how much health I'll have after all these commands, because I have the command plus or whatever. How far in do I have to go for the struggle tournament? I might not actually go that... Oh, do I have to go through to the other day? Or the next day? I can't even remember. Not as good as I thought it was going to be, but it wasn't bad. Oh no, I almost had it. There we go. If I had air combo plus, that'd have been super easy. Alright, now you don't go straight to the struggle tournament, do you? No, that wouldn't make sense. Oh, you do? Wonderful. Let's just see how strong we are. No, it's this guy. I think I'm twice as strong as I was last time. Alright, no holding back. Oh, good hit, Painter. Wow, good hit. That's the best you can do. Oh, what was that? Man, it is really hard to collect all of them. Maybe I need to collect them better while I'm actually hitting them. That way they're less scattered.
And the winner.
That was just pitiful. Maybe I should collect while they're down. There should be a struggle key for getting all 200. Like, for all of the fights. Nice. That's definitely the better. And getting him caught in a corner. Oh my gosh, yeah. If you got 200s on everybody, you should absolutely get a struggle Keyblade. And just have it be terrible. Absolutely terrible. Oh my gosh, they already give you more experience. It's funny. 8s. Big old 8s. What you got? Bring it, Axel.
That's more like it.
Ooh, good hits. Good hits, Axel. Ooh, good hits. Is that all you got? Wait, aren't I supposed to get a health increase? Or is that the second Axel fight?
So it.
Am I getting experience from any of this? Looks like it. I actually did. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. Sudden cough out of nowhere. That was wild. Oh.
My life is a chipping
Ooh, good hit.
This is a 20.
Oh, good. I was gonna hate this if it was too easy.
Are you scared of me?
He's actually not too easy to do that against, is he? Yeah, there's one over here.
I'm not supposed to lose.
I didn't feel like I win. I feel like I lost. And shut up. Okay, so yeah, I'm at my limit here with Kingdom Hearts. This is a slow burn that I did not anticipate. This is a slower burn than I like to take on. I don't want to continue on, like, from this point, because plenty of other people have done this. And since I'm on proud mode, it would just be, like, not fast. But if I had to guess, I think other people said they get 18 experience, which means they're only getting a fraction, so I'd probably be getting 25 experience per kill. So I feel like it would just be so much faster that... Not that it would take any of the challenge away, but it would just make it feel cheesy, because they're all doing it on critical and I'm on proud. Whereas since I'm on proud, I feel like it's right to do it the way I am. I also want to see what beating the first two bosses in the entire struggle tournament at level 99's like. I really do. And this is my only way. So we're going to see this through. It's just going to take longer. I'm going to have to take a big break from this. Looking at my whiteboard. I might actually change my whiteboard to some Conan stuff. That way I can keep track of where I am in Conan better. Dynasty Warriors is probably on the menu.
Thanks a ton, Roxas.
What time is it? It's not time to feed the
One
animals.
more
Do I want to
treasure for
do
us to
Dynasty
share.
Warriors before Conan? I'm not sure. I am not
I've
sure.
got a present too, for all of us.
Whoa.
Alright, well, anyways, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. And I hope you have a wonderful day.